But let's jump into some real basketball, Brett, because we have had quite a while since we've talked about basketball. So we are into the NBA Finals, Game 6 to be exact. And for the first time in this series, we had a road victor with the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 5, beating the Phoenix Suns, taking a 3-2 lead in this series. After starting it down 0-2, what a comeback, Brett. Do the Suns still have a chance?
Yeah, Higgins, I think they do. And actually, one of the lines I saw, was the series correct score, and Suns to win the series 4-3 at plus 330. I think that's more true of a 50-50 shot, Higgins, because they'll be home in Game 7. And I don't think this is ending in 6. I think this one's going to that 7th game. And then who's going to show up? Is it going to be Giannis? Is it going to be Chris Paul? Is it going to be Booker, Middleton? That's what we're all going to tune in for. So to get it plus 330, because I don't think I'll get the Suns plus 330 on the money line in Game 7, I'll just take it now.
I've been tweeting about it this entire series, but I thought this series was going to go to 7 out the gate, to be honest. I thought there have been some interesting adjustments. I thought it was going to go the 2-2 and then the 2-2 like it did, especially once the Suns went up 2-2. I thought Milwaukee was going to respond in suit. I was kind of surprised that Milwaukee, though, did get the win in Game 5. I thought it was going to be Suns win Game 5, Bucks win Game 6, Bucks wins Game 7, so the last game was going to be the only game won by a road team. Now that the Bucks won in Game 5, I think that it's still going to Game 7, though. I think the Suns are going to win, so if you look at this line for Game 6, Brett, the Bucks are favorites by 5 points, even though they're at home, minus 105. So it looks like it could be even moving a little further than that. And money line, I like the Suns at plus 170. To be honest, I really do. And I have honestly bet the under in every single one of these games so far, Brett, and it has done me very well. So I'm going to continue that trend, taking under 222. But I think the big big key to this game is going to be the resurgence of DeAndre Ayton's confidence down in the paint against Giannis, because you look at how Giannis took over after Game 2, from Game 3 through Game 5. So much of his scoring is down in that paint, where DeAndre Ayton literally played so well and surprised everyone in Games 1 and 2. I think he needs to be part of that conversation again, needs to come on down, fight for those defensive rebounds and those Bucks possessions after the first shot. And if he could do that, I think the Suns will be able to force a Game 7. So plus 170, I really like that value. And if he can limit the Bucks' chances on the boards, I think under 222 is also going to hit as well. So I think this all comes down to DeAndre Ayton for me.
Yeah, and then I see you also, obviously you mentioned a few times you think the Bucks win Game 7 as well. You're just hammering that home right now, Higgins. I see you on the plus 525 payout.
Yes, for the series correct score, just like you have a half unit on the Suns winning 4-3, I have a full unit going on the Bucks to win 4-3, because I've just had a feeling the Bucks are going to win in 7 to be. Since the beginning, I think this is Giannis's turn to win an NBA Finals, and I think he's going to get it this time. That being said, I think that's why he's minus 400 in the Finals MVP odds as well, because you can't really give it to anyone else on that Bucks team.
No, Giannis has been incredible. Middleton's been great, but I think it's Giannis's to lose. And yeah, I mean, I think this series is going 7, Higgins. I'm taking this opportunity to take Phoenix, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think, like you said, I guess I would lean Phoenix on the money line. You're full on diving in, and then I'm basically hedging out for the next game, saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna get this line again in Game 7, and it's a 50-50 shot. I'll take Chris Paul, the multi-time All Star, the first team All NBA player multiple times. One of the career all-time leaders in steals and assists and all this stuff. So Just a true pro. I love Giannis Antetokounmpo. I've been a big Giannis believer forever. I'd be super excited for him too. But I got to put my money somewhere, Higgins.
And in terms of the Finals MVP odds, Brett, since you have the Suns winning 4-3, if you are right and the Suns go and win back to back, do you think that Finals MVP comes down to whoever comes out and is the big name in these next two games? Because it has Booker and Paul at plus 650, dead even right now in terms of if the Suns win, who's going to be the Finals MVP.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Finals MVP, if truth be told, right, if it comes down to a game 7 and Chris Middleton has 60 points in game 7, like, why wouldn't he win? And I'm not saying that's the most likely outcome, but I'm just saying it's an outcome, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
That's why he's still listed there too. Yeah.
right. I just think realistically, this is going to come down to who's the primetime player, the guy that wins game 7 and wins the series. Whoever that is on either side would probably take home the MVPs. And it's really, it's tough to get a feel for that. How are you going to get a feel for that at this point? I remember when we logged on prior to the series tipping off, Chris Paul was a heavy favorite. Then Booker went off in game 2, I believe it was. He had like the 40-point night. He becomes the heavy favorite. Giannis wins 2 games, 3 games in a row now. Now he's the heavy favorite. This thing rotates like a revolving door, Higgins, and it doesn't stop.
What if Cameron Payne comes out and plays like he did in that series against the Clippers, even where all of a sudden everyone's talking about him because he's putting up a 30-piece in the first time ever in his NBA career? I mean, you're right. If this goes game 7, it could just come down to who's the MVP of that game. It could be very interesting. And in that case, I want Iguodala.
Iguodala.
Iguodala. Absolutely, every time.